Now this is the house, so I'm not sure. Give me just a second here. Yeah, this is the house. Went up to a nice little peak. This was it was really a lot brighter than the internet showed, and I don't know if I'm going to give you a tour or not. Had a lot of books to read. He had a little satellite. Only got like 40 channels or something, but it was good enough. We got cartoons, and that made the kids happy. One bedroom and bathroom down that hall. See, I pointed again. The whole front there is glass, as you can see. You overlook the beach.
Take your showers outside. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, there's a shower head.
There's a shower right there.
I pointed to it for you.
And
Is that a circular home?
yeah,
Round?
yeah, it's a round home. And then there's another bedroom down that way.
What does it look like outside of it? Did you have a picture of that?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you pictures of the outside in just a second. This is down one of the hallways. The bathroom. Ah, look at that. Ooh.
It's me watching me watching me.
Oh, that's me. And then the bathroom was real nice. That's the bathroom. Got gold. Everything was trimmed in gold. So that's boring enough. So out on the deck. And the cold front had really set in by this time. And on those steps. About a half hour ago, there was a cruise ship out here. There's been a cruise ship that came out last night. It went back across about 4 o'clock in the morning when I was going to the restroom. I seen it. And then this morning I seen one at 7:30 or so, and I can't find them now. That was pretty cool. All right, this is the old Navy base. Cassie and I stumbled on this. This is where we got the license plates from a brig, and this is probably, it just covered acres and acres with schools, bars, and places where people live, and all kinds of stuff. And this was just, there was places, there right there, townhouses, and factories, and all kinds of stuff. The naval base was one of the most interesting things that we found. This is looks like where somebody worked or something, and I know it might not be interesting, but there was a jail in this particular building where we got all the license plates in those boxes. The one on front of Lori's car we got from those boxes. This was a school. This is a bar.
Hurricane get it?
Hurricane got it, yep. They moved out after the hurricane. And went down there to another room and had some, you can see like a stage, and there was some games and stuff still left there. It's like they just left. They left most of their stuff. It was crazy. You can see desks left, and you can see their cans of paint, and people would leave clothes and shoes and all kinds of stuff. That's the outside of that place, the Carib Club. And then as we were leaving, I think we took a shot of the naval. There it is. They say no trespassing, but people are coming in and out of there all the time looking at the stuff. And right there, that's the anchor at the front of it. So that was pretty cool. Lots of us fishing. The first day, we caught 60 keepers in about 3 or 4 hours. We couldn't hardly keep our bait on quick enough. As soon as it hit the bottom, we'd have a fish. And our guide was Paul Petty, and he's a Church of God youth director. He's not licensed, but he was a great guy. We had a good time. Oh, that's lovely. Catching lots of fish. And there's me with a barracuda on the line that went up and grabbed one of my fish. Yep, he ate my fish on the line. Then he got away. I had him for a while. Waves in there, actually. That water's really pretty. That's on the Caribbean, which is nice and green. We may visit a place called Hatchet Bay Caves. I don't know why I'm showing you this. This is on our way back. Thought it was kind of pretty. Whoops. That's what we caught, and we threw a bunch of them back that were too small.
Great man of God did a great job for us.
We kept about 6 of those and ate them and gave the rest to the community, and they got to have dinner for a couple days. So that was pretty fun. Place called Rainbow Bay, Hatchet Bay, the cliffs. The hurricane was a couple days away, so the water was really rough. We were having fun. See what it sounded like. It was really pretty awesome. And it was pretty scary standing up there close to the edge. Some of the places probably 60 foot down. See how scary that is? That's pretty cool. Now the hurricane's still a couple days away, so we're not getting any hurricane action, but it's still pretty windy in there.
Having fun. I'm guessing we're 60 feet up in the air, probably.
Rather interesting. I want to catch one picture of my family. Kind of spooked me there,
trying to get back to the cliff.
We were lost there, and there's a termite mound. That's one of the few beaches there on Rainbow Bay. Pretty nice though, and those properties there sell for pretty cheap. One of the few nice beaches on Rainbow Bay. And this is right where Sandy Hawk is going to have a piece of property, a gal who sells homes. Now we're back at the glass bridge. See the difference?
This is just a few steps over. What you see there is water from the Atlantic side spilling into the Caribbean side. Caribbean side is just a still, very minor waves.
This is Surfers Beach. It's known for its high waves, and people can come out here and surf. And we went out there, and even when we were out there, we saw 3 or 4 families out there. You see the little trail. It's known for its high waves and people surfing. Of course, they weren't, and those things are all over too. I don't know, people must build those just to hang out. It's very windy again. I think it's the same day. And there's another one. And there's some of the pictures of it. And you'll see here in just a minute. There's a picture of Rudy and them, and this is the pictures that are on the internet of our Surfers Beach, our trip there. It was pretty. Waves were big. And then there's another one of those things, but this is the one I was looking for. Just a bunch of stuff. A lot of people have a lot of pictures of that thing, though, for some reason. Must enjoy it. So, there you go. Right there is Hatchet Bay Cave. Coming to it, you don't even see it. It's right in front of those bushes there. You can almost drive into it because you wouldn't see it. And then all of a sudden, you're there. There's a big hole. And that goes for about a mile. Or a couple miles, I guess. That's just the entrance level of it. And then it goes into a deep hole where no one else but me and Cassie would go. And they got the stalactite and the stalagmites. And I'll let you listen to what we say on the next tape. I think this tape is just there. Cassie would go with me down into the hole. Let me let you listen to it as it happens.
Say you can that this goes in for a very, very, very long way. So we'll see what happens. They don't seem to be active. The stalactite, stalagmite.
That's the hole.
Goes way down in there. I know it's very hard for you to see. But What you see right now is going straight down. If you can see it. It's not, that's in front of me. That's straight down. We are getting almost scary far down in here. There's no guide. Anything like that. This is ceiling. One great big slag type. It goes way, way, way back in there. But I think I'm done. Coming back, we were too far in there. It was scary. No guides, no lights. It's just scary.
We got a little nervous, so we quickly came back. But we had a great time at Hatchet Bay. Now this is something my wife made me tape, was all the flowers. So there's some of the flowers. The whole house, I'm not going to make you look at all this, but the whole house was surrounded with flowers of all different colors, purples, reds, oranges, just you name it. And there was flowers everywhere. If you're a flower lover, you're going to love it. Just more flowers. I wish I could just let you see exactly just how many flowers there were. But you trust me, they were everywhere. Hibiscus. And second fishing day, I see this little, with just me and Rudy. I caught that. He said it was a rare fish, very good eating. Oh, and the waves were very bad. I caught a stingray. Fought him for what, 20 minutes, Rudy? Probably 20 minutes I fought that guy. We cut him loose. And that was pretty fun, catching a stingray. That's the shark I caught. Right? Oh, Rudy caught that one. Yeah, that's a black tip shark. Rudy caught that one. He was about 2.5 feet long. I caught one about the same size. A lemon shark. He smacks him on the head to knock him out. You can see he's waiting for him to get in position so he can smack him on the head. Boom. Didn't knock him out. Try it again. They're as rough as sandpaper when you pull them up. You can see how the boat's moving. I got kind of seasick that day. There's the shark Rudy caught. Rudy caught a very much larger one that got away, though.
And Rudy got him, too. Rudy got the first shark that got away.
Very windy that day. Each day we're getting closer and closer to the hurricane.
I'm going to zoom in on Paul.
See those teeth?
Oh, yeah.
He told me to be careful.
I caught.
Now, there's the shark I caught.
Lemon shark. Paul clubbed them good for us. They don't kill them, just kind of knocks them out for a minute. And
that shark was about 2.5, 3 feet long at the most, and from tip to nose. Very nice. And there he is rubbing his skin. Feels like sandpaper, just like sandpaper. Here I'm going to show just a minute or two of a Governor's Harbor homecoming. Little in the town square there, they just have a bunch of booths and stuff, and a band is going to play. They had food cooking. Oh, the food was just great. And you can see all kinds of people, and they got corn on the cob and steaks and stuff like that. You could smell it. Maybe I should try to take him back up a little bit so you can see some more. Oh, there's the guy who led worship at the Methodist church.
here's the Methodist song leader.
He was everywhere. He was a really nice guy.
What's your name? John?
So anyway, it was nice to see him. Have their little booth there. That's where we had pizza. He had Conch Pizza there. Not there, but it had his actual restaurant. He was just there for the thing. Of course, my kids are going to be, you'll find my kids somewhere up at the ice cream place. They are at the ice cream place. Their prices were actually pretty reasonable there in Governor's Harbor. I think I'm going to get a close-up of their prices and stuff. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying there. Oh, I said that's where you find my family. View of it. See how big it is. That's one side right there. And then there's another. There's 3 sides about like that. And then the center had a little area for drinks and stuff like that in the center. And then at the front of it, we were going to have a band. We stayed till quite late and never did catch the band. Guys warming up. Really nice time for everybody. It was kind of early. Man, that guy had the best shish kebabs I ever ate in my whole life. Man, I never had shish kebabs that good. He makes raw conch, and it was good. Listen to this. He's the one who helped us find the bonefish.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right so far. Let me back up a little bit. There he is.
The bonefish guy.
Over here.
What, that bumbo?
Yeah, there's enough. Some guy came up. They had a lot of introductory things. The guy prayed, and then a bunch of people came up and made speeches, and we left before we got to the band.
That you would move with us. That peace and goodwill would abound.
Just a part of his prayer.
Lord, I pray for the young people of this community. I ask, oh God,
It's quite a Christian place.
Their Christian values. That whatever they do this night, that they would govern themselves and remember you as their Lord and Savior. We pray.